And welcome back. With us today are Bob Labruta, Vice President of Survivorship with USAA, and Jenna Saucedo Herrera, Vice President of Corporate Impact, USAA, excuse me. Good morning to both of you. So I think I may need a little schooling on this. Explain USAA. Please tell our viewers about that.
USAA is a financial service organization that exists to serve service members. That's what we do day in and day out. And we've advocated for service members for over a century, but this Veterans Day, we're taking that advocacy to the next level by launching Honor Through Action.
Yeah, explain that, please. I guess there are 3 areas of focus where that's concerned.
Sure are.
That's right. Honor Through Action is a national movement that aims to transform the lives of military families focused on meaningful careers, financial security, and overall well-being, and anchored by USAA's $500 million financial commitment over the next 5 years.
Okay, it's a joint effort, though. I mean, we're talking about you're kind of husbanding many different resources to help make this happen.
That's correct. You know, USAA is certainly going to lead from the front in launching this alliance, but we're going to bring alongside us corporate partners, nonprofit partners, and public sector partners along the way. We know that these challenges are too big for one organization to tackle alone, and we'll do it with an alliance and inspiring a broader movement across the country.
I was also going to ask, you know, you have the 3 areas of focus that you mentioned. How do you implement this? How do you it's one thing to say, here are our 3 areas of focus. It's another thing to implement that.
You want me to take this one, Jenna?
Please.
So anyways, 38-year veteran, United States Air Force, to all the veterans out there, happy Veterans Day, and to the families that sacrificed so they could serve, happy Veterans Day to you too. It's an incredible opportunity for USAA to have this call to action. We want all of the nonprofits and all of the public and private companies to join us in this venture in these 3 key areas that were actually presented to us by the veterans themselves. They came in and they let us know that these are areas that they need to have us focus on, and that's the reason why $500 million over the next 5 years committed to financial security, making sure that we can ensure that they have meaningful careers, and of course their well-being, physical, social, and mental, is so important to that community that we are invested in it, and we have got a plan of action, and it's a call to everybody to join us.
I was going to say, this is a national conversation, I assume, that you're trying to start or initiate.
That's absolutely right. And we're starting at this Veterans Day, but our hope is that we would celebrate and honor Veterans Through Action every day of the year.
You know, and please, it's just an answer I would like to find. How is this different? Because there are many places that say, we want to honor veterans and keep them in the forefront all year. How is this going to be different?
This is about systemic change. So here's the reality, right? Organizations like USAA and so many others have done great work in contributing to military nonprofits that are providing these services. But the challenges continue to persist. So within these areas of focus, certainly our members elevated them to us. But in addition, the data points back up the concerns. Today, only 36% of junior enlisted feel financially secure. And if you couple that with the fact that military spouse unemployment is north of 20%, more than 4 times that of their civilian peers, that's a problem. So we know that there's a challenge, and we believe that USAA is the perfect organization to drive this type of change. And the real unlock will come in policy advocacy and operational change. You mentioned hiring veterans, certainly. That's also investments from a procurement perspective, right? Investing in veteran housing, et cetera. So this is about more than just philanthropy at this point. This is about operational and sustained changes.
Walking the walk, not just talking the talk, in other words. How can people get involved in this conversation? How can they get involved and help and find more information?
Well, we have a wonderful website, usaa.com/Veterans Day. Will not only help everybody understand what this movement's all about, but we also have all kinds of programs and initiatives out there so that if you want to make sure that you're involved in some way in supporting our veterans, that's the best way to do it.
All right. Bob, Jenna, thank you very much for being with us this morning. Bob, thank you for your service. Jenna, did you serve?
I did not serve, but I served today through USAA.
Thank you for your
does.
service to our service personnel. I appreciate you being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with more.